morning. Good morning, Queens. How are you doing this morning? Or good afternoon to you, depending on the time that you'll be streaming this live. Good evening to you from wherever you are joining us from. I want to be sure that I am not alone on this live. If you are here with me, your name and where you are joining us from in the comment section. Your name and where you are joining us from in the comment section. I will start with mine while I await our queens to introduce themselves in the comment section. I am Tajudeen Shukurat Muturayo. I am a community manager with the Blooming Arts Foundation, and I will be anchoring this event today. But then I would like you to introduce yourself to me. I would like to know you by your names. Please, if you're on this live, please do well to drop your name and where you are joining us from. For example, you can do my name is Moturayo. I'm joining from Lagos, Nigeria. My name is Asanat. I am joining from Kogi State, Nigeria. Or your name and where you're joining us from. Please, I want to be sure that I have beautiful ladies, amazing queens on this live so we can commence. Can I see your comments? Can I see your comments? I would like to read from you. I would like to hear from you if you are on this live. All right, then. So while we await our beautiful queens to introduce themselves in the comment section, I'd like to welcome you officially to Smart Money Smart Woman. Smart Money Smart Woman. And if you are on this life, it means that you are a smart woman that want to start making smart money, or you're already making smart money already, and you're a smart woman, and you want to up your game in this smart money game. So I welcome all of you on board. Thank you so much for joining. I'll still be waiting for some of our ladies, some of our beautiful queens to introduce themselves in the comment section so we can be sure that you are here and you are fully participating. Trust me, this is not one of those webinars that you would join and you just want to be listening. You would want to give it your maximum attention for the next couple of minutes, because the value that you'll be getting from this event, trust me, it is something that you will not come across on a regular day. So this is premium value that you are getting. So I'd still like to hear from our ladies, our queens that are joining this live already. We want to hear from you. We want to hear from you. If you are on this live, don't be quiet. Don't be quiet. If you are in this webinar, don't be quiet. You have joined the Smart Money Smart Woman. As a smart woman, I want to see you type in the comment section. I am a smart woman by the name Ayo. I am a smart woman by the name Moturayo, and I am joining from Lagos, Nigeria. I would like to list. I would like to read from our ladies. We are waiting. We are waiting. We are waiting to read from you. We are waiting to read from you. If you're on this live, I would like to read from you. I would like to know where you are joining us from. I would like to know where you are joining us from. I'm still waiting for smart women to join in and let us know their names. All right, so while we wait for these smart women to give their introduction, all right, thank you so much. Esther Oyewole Jesu Tofumi, a final year student of the University of Ilorin, and you are also an AI video creator. Thank you so much, Esther, for joining. Thank you so much. You are a smart woman. This is how smart women do. Thank you. This is Kofo Cole from Lagos. Thank you so much, Kofo, for joining. Thank you so much. I would like to hear from other smart women. We want to welcome you officially to this event. Thank you so much. I'm still waiting for more smart women so we can dive into the objective of this event. Why are we here? You hear about smart woman, smart money. What were the first things that came to your mind? What was running through your mind? Is it because you want to make money? Can I hear from either Jesu Tofumi or Kofo Cole? When you saw smart money, smart women, what was the first thing that came to your mind? What prompted you to say that, you see this webinar, I must not miss it for anything? So what were those things that prompted you? Let me hear from either of some of the queens that are online already. I want to hear from you. What prompted you? What made you set the reminder that on the 12th of December 2025. I must not miss this webinar. Thank you so much, Mary Ogunlade, for joining. Thank you so much for joining. I want to hear from one or two persons. What prompted you to join? In the comment section, what prompted you when you saw the webinar and you saw that, hey, this webinar, I must not miss it to end of 2025. Let's replan our money game into 2025. I want to hear from one or two women so we can dive into the objective for this event, so we can set the tone for what to expect, so that we can see that, is it that you are already aligned, or there is need for a little bit of configuring, so that we can be fully ready for what this event is set to for all the value that we are set to get from this event. All right, thank you so much, digital coach. She said a financial awareness webinar, and I wanted to end this year a smart way. I love that word, a smart way, and that word is going to be our watchword for this webinar. So when I say smart woman, you will say smart money. When I say smart woman, you say smart money. Thank you so much, digital coach. According to her, it is a financial webinar, and she wanted to end this year in a smart way. So you are a smart woman. Please, whenever you see me shout smart woman, please type in the comment section smart money. Smart women make smart money. Thank you so much. So anytime you hear me shout smart woman, please, I want to hear smart money from you. All right, I would like to set the tone for this event. Thank you so much once again, digital coach, for this summary of what prompted you to join this event. So at the Blooming Arts Foundation, one of our core is to ensure that we raise a generation of women that are empowered, and they are not only empowered, but they have the knowledge that is required to pivot their life's journey. So this knowledge is not limited to just getting the skills. We also extend it to the fact that women should be empowered in all ramifications, be it financially, mentally, and in other capacity. Why is it so? Because we are raising a generation of smart women who are empowered, women who knows what to do, how to do, they knows how to navigate their way. And this is one of the reasons why we thought that, okay, there are several women who have the skills. There are several digital content creators. There are several women who are AI literate. There are several women who are doing all manner of things. They have the skills. Some of them are fashion designers. Some of them they are digital skills. But you would see that it is not only skill that puts money on the table. It is not only skill that puts food on the table. You know, one of the many things that our generation is missing out of today is the fact that, there is no enough knowledge on how to manage finances, even in the skills that we have. There is no enough knowledge on how to, make money even out of that skills. And it is one of the reasons why smart money, smart woman is here. Let me read from Oyewole Esther. She said, I am preparing to be a millionaire in 2026. Even though I am still a student that is struggling financially, I am building my skills and I hope to get value that will help me achieve my smart goals. Trust me, Oyewole, you are in the right spot. You are at the right webinar. This webinar was specifically created for someone like you. It is specifically created with you in mind, so that all of us as smart women, we can learn to make smart money, create smart money goals. And we see 2026 will not just come as all right, sorry for that. I have a little bit of network glitch. So, like I said, this is one of the reasons why Blooming Arts Foundation is partnering with Money Africa for this masterclass. So, Queens, I don't want you to just be a part of this webinar and be listening. If you look at me closely, I have my book here with me so that I can write. I have my book here. So, please, if you don't have your journal beside you, please quickly get your journal, because you are going to get a lot of value. And these are not just value that you just listen to and you just pick them upstairs. These are values that you get and you write them down so you can always revisit it. All right, sisters, all right, queens, all right, beautiful ladies. Right now, I would like to make introduction of our guest speaker for this event. Trust me, if you have been following Money Africa, you will know that anything coming from them is nothing short of premium. Anything coming from them is nothing short of value. You are going to get value at its best. And this time, Blooming House Foundation is bringing them to you freely. So please, ladies, pick up your pen, your journal, and everything so that you can document everything that you will be getting from this webinar. So our guest speaker is Elizabeth Omowumi Babalola, AAT, ACA, FPWMP. She is a finance professional. She is a strong advocate for financial empowerment. She holds a degree in accounting from Obafemi Awolowo University, and she is a certified financial planner and a wealth management professional, as well as a chartered accountant. And at Money Africa, she helps not just individuals, but also investors and business owners to make confident and informed decision, especially regarding their financial growth. So with over 5 years of experience spanning from personal finance, auditing to corporate financial management, she is dedicated to helping many individuals and SMEs to make smarter money choices. She believes that financial literacy is not just about knowledge. She believes that financial literacy is about empowerment. So join me this morning to welcome on stage Elizabeth Babalola. Smart women, can I see you cheering in the comment section before she comes up? Can I see you cheering in the comment section? Smart women that are making smart money. I want to see your round of applause in the comment section. I want to see you clapping your hands. I want to see you welcoming our guest speaker this morning into the event. Thank you so much, Elizabeth Babalola. You are welcome on board, ma. Hear you. We cannot hear you. You are live, but we cannot hear you yet. Can you unmute your mic at your hand? We cannot hear you. All right, smart women, while we wait for our guest speaker to join in the event this while we wait for her to join in the event, ma, I'm not sure, we can still not hear you. We can see your screen, but we cannot hear you. We can see your screen, ma, but we cannot hear you yet. I can see your screen reading budgeting, saving, and investments made simple, but we cannot hear you. Ma, you can unmute your mic at your hand so we can hear you clearly. We heard a little sound earlier, but we can no longer hear you. All right, ladies, while we wait for our guest speakers, please, I would also like you, just like Oyewole Esther has done, she told us, Oyewole Esther and one of our queens, Kofo Cole, who had told us what they are expecting, what prompted them to join this webinar. Would also like you to type in the comment section your expectations for this webinar. Your expectations for this webinar. What are you hoping to take home? What body of knowledge are you hoping to gather from this webinar? While we wait for our guest speaker, you can gather your thoughts in the comment section. Can gather your thoughts in the comment section. Let's see your expectations. So your expectation will guide you into the webinar. It helps you to be open-minded even as we continue in this course. Ladies, don't be far away from your phones. We are looking forward to hearing from you in the comment section. Type in the comment section your expectations for the webinar. We are still waiting on you, ladies. We are waiting on you, queens. We are waiting to see. We are waiting to see your expectations for this event. Personally, for me, I am looking forward to upping my money game. I am looking forward to, you know, bringing all of my A games, especially regarding financial knowledge into 2026. I have quite a number of things on my hands, even though I am very good and versatile in these things. I still feel to some extent that there's still a lot to learn. And because of what 2026 is bringing, I also need to up my game as well. And I am sincerely expecting I am sincerely expectant of what this class holds for me, especially the knowledge that is required for me to gather for what 2026 is bringing.
Hello, please,
It's
can
okay,
you
I can
confirm
hear
that you
some
can hear me?
sound. Good morning, ma'am. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. I've heard
All
everything you
right,
said.
please
I
go
just
ahead. Over to you, ma. Over to you. Thank you so
all
much.
right, all right. Let me change this communication also. Can you still hear me?
Clear. I can hear you loud and clear.
Oh, great, thank you. Sorry for the delay. I think I've not used StreamYard before, so setting it up was another thing. Someone has muted my screen. Uh, it's about smart money, smart woman. Uh, I honestly don't know if you can still hear me. Please let me know in the comments if you can still hear me.
Okay, I can hear you, but your sound is very low. Your sound is low, but I can hear you.
Okay, what about now?
Now it's almost the same thing as before.
What about now?
Okay, I think it is better. I would like our queens to confirm in the comment section if you can hear clearly. I can actually hear you from my end. It is just slow. But I would like our queens to confirm in the comment section if you can hear her loud and clear. I can hear you at my end and the sound is okay for me, but I want to be sure that every other person can hear you. So queens, please, can we notify in the comment section if you can hear her clearly? I can hear you from my end. So you can go
Yes, it
ahead.
is
You can go
echoing
ahead
from
now.
my end too. I honestly don't know what to do
All right,
about
you can
that.
go ahead. I can hear you loud and clear.
All right, great. Thank you. So, I'm so sorry about the delay. So today we want to learn how to be smart with our money. And one of the things I start with telling people with is Money management is not about the amount that you have, it's about the habits that you have towards money. So if you're going to be smart with your money, you have to be you need some habit. You have to have some financial habit, money habit that you need to work towards, right? So I usually start with this story. Tim, when he was in primary school, he has he was given 50 naira, he saved 10% of it. When he got to secondary school, he was given 500 naira, he saved 10% of it. When he got to second university, he was given 5,000 naira per month, he saved 10% of it. When he got to when he did graduate internship, he was given 15,000 naira. He saved 10% of it. Then when he got a proper job, he was given 500,000. He saved 10% of it. Now, that means Tim has a consistent habit of saving. That's being smart. No matter the amount that is receiving, he's smart with the money. Most of us, if not all of us, would have watched Smart Money Woman by Rize Hugo. So it shows that there are behavior that you always have to have towards money. You can't just you can't just say I want to be saving, I want to invest, I want to make more money, and not have a consistent habit. So today I'm here to share with you those habits that you should have towards money. And the number one is budgeting and planning. So budgeting basically is that you're giving direction to your money. You're telling your money, this is where I want you to go. This is what I want you to do. This is how I want to spend you. Most people have the issue of them, spending their money, and they just spend impulsively. You are not smart that way if you can't take control of your money. When you can take control of your money, you can give direction to it, and that can help you achieve all of the things that you need to achieve. You can help you make informed decision. Oh, I earn 100K per month, 10% for tithe, 10% for investment, the remaining 80%, I buy data, I buy food, I buy this, I buy that. You know what you're doing with money. I've spoken to over 250 people this year alone about their money. And one thing is consistent. If you are impulsive with the way you spend your money, you cannot take control of it. So you need to, if I disconnect my Bluetooth speaker, you won't hear me at all. And this is the only one I have right now.
All right, ma'am. We can see the slide is moving, but we cannot hear you yet. Want to be sure if you are back. All right, Queens. We have been able to glean one thing out of all that this webinar holds for us. And one of those things that came to me so strong is the parts where she mentioned that if you are impulsive in the way you spend your money, you won't get anything at all. And for me, if I'm coming to classes like this, I come with a critical mind. I criticize myself so much. So it is one thing that really came to me so strong that even in the things that I'm buying, even in the things that look so much like, this thing is actually needed, are they truly needed? If I'm to weigh it very well, those random things that I just see, even when I have my budget already, and I look at it like, okay, my business need this thing, my skill need, even these so-called things that are so good that I'm adding up, it's something that came to me so strong. So Coins, I'd like you to put your thought together while we wait for our guest speaker to be back with us. So for me, that is one thing that really came to me regarding budgeting. So please, if you can make an online note, you can do well to be typing in the comment section so that we can know that you are truly following this webinar. Even while you are writing in your journal, we want to be sure that you are a part of this webinar. We want to be sure that you are here and fully available. So let's hear from you. All right, over to you, Ma. Mrs. Miriam, are you saying something, Ma? All right, Queens, like I said, would also like to hear from you. Want to see your online notes so that we can be sure that you are picking one or two from this webinar. Would wait for our guest speaker to join in again. I think something came up at our end, but would ensure that that is going to be rectified very soon, and she will be back with us fully. But then I still want to hear from our Queens. I asked earlier your expectations. My one of my expectation has been met now. That's because I have an expectation. That's the reason why this word can just jump at me. And I'm seeing that, okay, even though I have been budgeting, have I been budgeting rightly? And I still look forward to that part of how to budget. Perhaps we have been budgeting and, our budget is not what it should be. Sometimes you put some of these things together just so that you can see that you have something written down. But then by the time you weigh your budgets, are some of them not a part of the things that are not needed? So I still look forward to that part of how to budget, to also plan my budgeting better in 2026. So Queens, amazing ladies, amazing smart women on this call this morning, I want to still hear from you. Your expectation and which of the words has jumped at you within the short time that we have spent with our speaker this morning. Which of the word has jumped at you? I want to see your comment section. I want to hear from you. I want to hear from Kofo Cole. Yes, I saw Kofo Cole. I want to hear from Oye Wole Esther. I want to hear from you. I want to hear from you. Let's hear from you to be sure that you are here. We are waiting on you, amazing, smart women. Amazing, smart women who are changing their money game in 2026. We want to hear from you.
All right.
All right, over to you, Mrs. Elizabeth.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you loud and clear.
All right. I had to just join again. Let me reshare my screen. So, please, can someone let me know the last thing they heard so that I can go back to it? Uh, Please, can you share in the comments the last that budgeting and planning is important? Okay, budgeting and planning is important. Thank you. Okay, so I was saying, how do you budget? How do you budget? Um, you budget, you start with your need. What do I need? Needs are essential items we need for survival. We cannot do without them. Food, data, transport fare. I've made an example of that. There are things that you need to survive every day. So you have to first cater for that, because that is how you can be productive. If you don't eat for 3 days, 2 days, 4 days, 5 days, you can't be productive. So you need to cater for that so that you can be productive every day. And then your goals. Now, goals are things that you want to achieve aside from your day-to-day need. Aside from anything that you want to achieve in your day-to-day, it's um they are your goals. Now, anybody can have any goal, and I'm going to teach you how to be smart with achieving your goals. That's how you can become smart woman. So let's start with emergency fund. So emergency fund are money set aside in case of an unexpected need. A little amount piled up can make a difference later. Now, if you notice, I said need, because need are things that are important to us, that are essential. So having an emergency fund is that you are preparing for something that can happen. Now, we're not praying that bad things should happen. We are just saying that always prepare ahead. Of recent now, my husband got sick. We did not prepare for that to happen. So things like HMO, things like car insurance, things like life insurance, there are things that can help you to prepare for emergency. And also having cash of 3 to 6 months of your living expense. So if your living expense is 100,000, then you can you can have 300,000 saved in a high yield savings account. So we have Ladder by Money Africa. Ladder by Money Africa, if you save with us, you get 15% on your emergency fund. 15% on your emergency fund, and you can access it anytime that you need it. So that can be a goal for you. That should be a goal for you actually in 2026. Plan to have an emergency fund of at least 3 months of your living expense. It saves you from stress, from looking for money when there is an emergency. You can quickly attend to emergency and move on with your life. So now, what about another goal you can have is that you want to save for an item. It can be a laptop, it can be um, a house, a car, school, anything. So, what are you supposed to do? So, today I want to tell you how to be smart with achieving your goal. Number one, we are going to break down the acronym SMART. S means specific. Answer the question what. Answer the question what. What do you want to achieve? I want to get a laptop. I want to get a laptop. Now, answer the question when. That is measurable. That's M. When do I want to achieve it? I want to get a laptop by December 2026. How much is it? 300,000. I want to get a laptop for 300,000 naira by December 2026. That is how you plan. You don't plan and say, I want to buy a house. I want to buy a house. I want to buy a car. I just wish I can buy a car. No, that's not smart. So, how you can be smart is that you tell yourself, I want to buy a laptop by December 2026 and my budget is 300,000. Now you ask yourself, attainable. Is this attainable with my level of income? Can I conveniently save 15K out of my income every month? Because if you save let me calculate that from here. If you save 15K for 12 months, that's 180,000. Now there are laptops that can go for 180,000 naira, right? But you need to save like 25,000 naira for you to be able to get 300,000. You have to say, can I save 25,000 naira for my salary? Is it possible? Is it visible? If yes, go ahead. Ladder, Money Africa savings and investment app. We have a feature on our app, regular savings, that you can use to save towards your goal. And if you save for a year, you get 20%. So those are means for you to be smart with your money. Investing is how you make your money work for you. That's the next thing I'm going to talk about. So you have to learn how to make that money work for you. So you write it there. The goal is laptop, 12 months, 25,000 naira every month. But what if it is not possible? That's when you can now think of how can I raise money with people? How can who can help me? What scholarship can I apply for? What competition can I go for? What this can I do? What that can I do? That is how you are supposed to be smart. That is how to be smart rather with your money. Ask yourself, what do I want to achieve? When do I want to achieve it? How much do I need to achieve it? Is this attainable with my level of income? If yes, go ahead. If no, automate your automate it. Automate it real quick. Like, it is possible on ladder. You will just set it up, link it together every month. Your salary is coming in, the savings is also going to where it's supposed to go to. That's how you can be smart. Now, what is the next thing? Is investment goals. So I've spoken about emergency, I've spoken about saving for a night time. The last one is investment goal. Now, investing is how you make your money work for you. We have short-term investment and we have long-term investment. Short-term investment includes high yield savings accounts, the one I mentioned that you can do on ladder. Yes, you can do it for 1 year. So short-term investments are usually investments you do between 0 to 1 year, or 1 month to 3 months to 1 year, maximum 2 years. So those are short-term investments. And our hit savings account on ladder count for that. We also have treasury bill. Treasury bill is that you are borrowing federal government your money. And when you borrow federal government your money, you earn there will be a return on the borrowing. So it's also available on ladder. Then we have commercial paper. Commercial paper is that you're borrowing corporate organization like Dangote your money. So when you borrow corporate organization like Dangote, you also earn on that. It will soon be available on ladder, so you can access that on ladder also. Then we have money market fund, which is literally like a mutual fund. So money market fund is just a combination of all of these things that I've said, right? It's just a combination of everything. Mutual fund, commercial paper, treasury bill, high yield savings accounts. So there are short-term investments that you can explore. And Ladder has majority of this. So go ahead and download Ladder. And you know what? If you save a minimum of 100K with us, or a minimum of 1.5 million, you get access to free financial literacy throughout 2026, investment advisory, yeah, whether it is 100K, whether it is 1.5. If it is 1.5, you will even get one-on-one section. Like, you can have someone like me as your personal financial advisor throughout 2026. So that is an offer that a campaign that we are running throughout 2026 to help people get better with their money, and you can also be a part of it. And then we have long-term investment. Long-term investment is investment that you're doing towards retirement, towards it's just financial freedom planning. So we start with stocks. Stock is that you are becoming part of the owners of a company. And when you become part of the owners of a company, you earn based on the performance of the company. That's why you have to be careful of the kind of company that you invest in. You have to ensure that you're investing in a good company. How do you know a good company? You have to be smart, right? That is why we are here. Understanding a good company is understanding who is their leader, what product are they selling, is this product going to continue for 10, 15, 20 years? That period of time that I want to invest, is it going to continue? There was a there's this story of a company that when people buy their product, it is so good that they don't buy again. That company later folded up. Why? Because they could not have repeat customers. And if you cannot have repeat customers, you can't grow in revenue. So you have to understand the business model. What exactly is this business doing? What exactly are they doing? Is this business going to continue for the foreseeable period of time? What is their profit? How are they spending the profit? So those are the questions that you have to ask yourself, and these are questions that we answer in our one-on-one question section. So you can opt for that. Then we also have the part of ETF. Now, if you are a beginner investor and you're like, I don't want to start with a company, you can start by investing in many companies at once. So many companies at once is ETF. If you have heard of S&P 500, S&P 500 tracks the top 500 companies in the US. So when you invest in S&P 500, you have invested in 500 companies at once. So that way, you are not bothered about which company is doing well, which company is not doing well. It is already a managed portfolio. It's already a managed portfolio. So all you just have to do is to put your money into it. So it's usually advised for beginners. And then we have real estate. Real estate usually is capital intensive. If you buy a land now, at least you buy like 400K, 1 million. Most people don't have that. But you can start with real estate investment trust where you invest in companies that are into real estate. So that way you can also earn with them. Another thing is gold. Gold is also good because when stock market is doing up and down market fluctuation, people tend towards gold. So gold is seen as a safe haven for your assets. And then there is cryptocurrency. Now, cryptocurrency is a very volatile market. Very, very volatile market. So you have to be very, very careful about the ones that you invest in. You have to ensure that they are established coins, and the maximum that we advise is 10%. Don't do more than 10% because if you put all your egg in one basket, you are not diversifying. And diversification is key to reducing risk. So, and that is what you'll find in my next slide. Don't put all your egg in one basket. Diversify. That's the meaning of diversify. You can diversify between assets. You can diversify in different region. A lot of ways to diversify. Look at the example I gave: real estate 20%, crypto 10%, ETF 60%, fixed deposit 10%. That way, even if there's a market up and down, it is balanced. And then another way to be smart with your money is to allow compound interest to work for you. Now, one of the most powerful tools in wealth creation is compound interest. It is called the eighth wonder of the world. Uh, I don't know if I can share my screen, but I really wish I can share the other part of my screen. But if not, I did. I usually use an example for my clients that if you invest 100,000 naira, yes, if you invest 100,000 naira starting from age 20, if you invest 100,000 naira every month, I don't mean every week, every month. By 40 years old, you should have 1.1 billion naira. And that is on a 12% average return. 12% is an average return on investment. We don't want to overestimate. We don't want to underestimate. You can get 1.1 billion by retirement. That's the power of compound interest. That's why it is good to start investing early. The best time to invest is now. So let me also show you an example for kids. We did an analysis that, let's say a newborn, you start investing for a newborn 10,000 naira every year. By the age of 25, the child will have, I'm trying to look for it. Okay, let me start with this one. If you invest 100,000 naira every month for 10 years and you stop at age 35, at age 65 you will have 826 million 980,000 naira. Now, if you start at age 35 and then you invest for 30 years, which is 65, you would have 349,000 million 496,000. That means every year you delay, you are losing millions. Look at the difference between starting at 25 and starting at 35. We have a difference of about 500 million naira. Now, what if you even do it for your kid and then you start with 10,000 naira for a newborn and then you invest it for, I am looking for it, I'm coming. Please give me a minute. I'm with you. Okay, I found it. If you invest 10,000 naira for your newborn for 25 years, it will be 16 million 500,000. And then By age 65, your child will have 745 million naira. If you start at age 5, you invest 15,000 naira per month for 20 years, you have 17 million, right? And by age 65, that is 605 million naira. Now, what am I saying? Yeah, 600 million, 605 million naira. Yeah, that's correct. Then what if you start at age 10 and you invest 20,000 naira per month for 15 years? That's 14 million naira, and then it will grow to 420 million naira by age 65. This is to tell you that the best time to start investing is now. Let compound interest work for you. Compound interest is that your capital plus your interest. Instead of taking it out, you are reinvesting it at all time. Now, this is a very short section, and I'm not even sure everybody heard me through the section. So I would advise that you take on books or you join our campaign to get better with your investment. You can read book like Rich Dad Poor Dad, The Mindset of a Millionaire, The Richest Man in Babylon. Uh, those are the ones I can recommend. The Psychology of Money, The Millionaire Next Door. These are great books to get you started. Remember, building wealth is a marathon, not a sprint. The foundation is very important. Take action today and start building your financial future. Thank you, everyone. I don't know if you can hear me.
All right. Thank you so much, Mrs. Elizabeth Babalola. Thank you so much for this amazing session. Thank you so much. I personally got value. Beyond getting value, I had a lot of action plan because
Go,
for
go,
me,
go.
it is more about what I can start doing immediately. And, because of the way some of the words are jumping at me, I had to start making the plan on what I will start doing, especially adding a date to it, adding a date to when I want something to be achieved. So thank you so much for that amazing session. So I'd like to give the next 2 minutes for questions from our audience. Please, if you have a question, do well to drop your question in the comment section so our guest speaker can quickly attend to it. And then we call this a day. If you have a question, please do well to drop it in the comment section. I'll read it out and respond to it. I'll be waiting for your question in the comment section. I am waiting, ladies. I'm waiting for your comments. I'm waiting for your questions. If there are any, the next 1-2 minutes to take questions. And if there are no questions, we would also like to ask what you have learned from this session. What are you taking home from this session? What are the things that jumped at you? What are the resolutions you are making after this in your smart money game? What investment plan will you start doing? These are one of the ways that we take actions in session. We're not just not making an action. So I want to hear from you in the comments. Hear from Abdul Latif Balikis, Hirat Adenike. Would like to hear from you. Would like to hear from you, digital coach. We are waiting to hear. Esther, sorry if I did not mention some of your names. These are the names that are close to me here. If you have a question, we have just 1 minute. And if there are no questions, we might have to call it a day. Ladies, the floor is open so we don't keep our guest speaker waiting for your question. All right, so in the absence of any questions, would like to say a very big thank you to our guest speaker for making out the time to be with us for this event. And trust me, like we started with smart women, after this event, we are going to start making smart money decisions, because the value that we have gotten from here will not make us to be like lackadaisical, even in our attitude towards money. So thank you so much, ma. I would like to ask Mrs. Miriam, the founder of the Blooming Heart Foundation. I would like to ask, is there anything that you'd like to add up before we wrap up the event, ma? Do I have Mrs. Miriam on board? All right. So finally, Queens. Okay, I think she's
Okay.
here.
Yeah, I'm sorry, everybody. I'm actually on the way. Yeah, I just wanted to say a big thank you to Miss Elizabeth once again. And also, thank you to Money Africa. Thank you, Money Africa. And please, let's follow Money Africa. Let's follow them on Instagram, on Facebook, and on LinkedIn. And go and comment in any of their posts that thank you from Blooming Hearts Foundation for partnering with us. So that's all. Thank you very much, ladies, and see you soon.
All right, thank you so much, Mrs. Miriam. Thank you so much for bringing this to us. Also, amazing ladies. I don't know where you have joined us from. I don't know where you got where you got the link to join this event. Please do well to follow Blooming Arts Foundation on all our social media platforms so that you can get premium values like this. This is what we do at Blooming Arts Foundation. We empower women. So if you don't follow us, there's no how you get all of these premium opportunities coming your way. So please do well to follow us on Facebook, on Instagram, on all our social media platforms so that you can have access to um premium values like this. Thank you all so much for joining. Do have a great time. Do have a great end of the year. And we all, from all of us in Blooming Out Foundation, we are wishing you a happy new year, or a smart money new year, a smart money 2026 in advance. Thank you so much.